Hi there YouTube, it's me Morphsuit America, and I'm kind of just doing basic stuff on New Genesis so I can just get this out of the way. However, this video is to kind of give you guys my honest thoughts and feelings about the game after getting back into it for at least a month or a few weeks. I don't know how long it's been. I think I started in May with the anniversary or halfway through that anniversary, and then now here I am playing it. But let me be honest with you guys. However, I'm not going to get into that point just yet. Look in the description if you want to skip right to it. So, let me explain why I didn't upload anything in the past week. Now, I'm trying to get back into YouTube stuff, so hopefully you guys can give me some leniency if I don't upload anything as much. The reason why I didn't upload anything last week was just because of connection issues. I just couldn't connect and stay on as much with New Genesis or any sort of thing that I want to do on the internet. So yeah, I couldn't do any sort of video release. Now granted that I did upload some videos before that issue, it's just that I didn't have screenshots to accompany it, and I didn't want to reuse some of the screenshots, thumbnails that I already did. So I decided to hold off on it. Some of these things are basically wrapped around New Genesis and explains some stuff, not anything too major or big, but I do have some videos, and I will most likely release them now because I do have a bit of a stable connection with the game now. We got a new router modem thingy, so yeah. Alright, let's get to the meat of this video. Let me be honest with you guys, New Genesis still hasn't really caught my attention as much. I'm not playing the game on a natural level. I'm kind of forcing myself to play. It's kind of obvious, especially with how I said I was getting back into the game because of, well, Scar. Now, here's the problem. Not calling you out, Scar, but you SOB, you left me. Well, he didn't really, like, he'll play the game if I drag him to it. He'll keep the game on the side because obviously screenshots and all that. However, he's not sticking around and doing all the farming stuff because it's still the same generic sort of thing that we've been doing like ever since the beginning of New Genesis, and then it still has the same concept and dealio like back in Oracle as well. So he's like, yeah, no, he's not playing the game as much. He's going into some other things, which I'll bring up at the end of the video, of this video. I am gonna release a good chunk of content still wrapped around New Genesis or that of Oracle. Oracle is based PSO2, the state of the game before this release. But yeah, no, it's just honestly, I'm having a hard time staying in this game as well, just because of the same stuff that it's still doing. And even with the Kavaris update, it seemed big, especially with the headliner and all that, but it still doesn't give me that drive where it's like I'm naturally playing the game because I want to play the game. No, I'm playing this game because I kind of want to just do some of the stuff, and I just need those things. But actually, you can make it also optional, but yeah, I'm just struggling. I'm struggling to stay in this game. Yes, there is a good chunk of content, but it's nothing so amazing to the point where it's like specifically this function feature is in New Genesis. The reason why I was so engrossed into the affix system and why I was like talking about it so much and like literally doing guides and videos about it is because it's kind of unique to the point where you don't see it as much in games. Yes, the technical side of things is something to note. It's not really foreign, but the way you can manipulate things and then the way you can control things, that's what I liked about the affix. It gave you power to the point where there was multiple ways to do things. But now it's like, it's very bland and original, and not only that, it's just more grind heavy because of the stupid requirements to get more things on top of the things that you kind of need to do. It's like the stacking thing. I already mentioned this back then upon the release of the game, and when I looked at this damn system, I was super annoyed with it. That's why I stopped making videos as much. This game isn't that hard to figure out, oh, this is what you need to do and all that. Not only that, like, other factors like the story and all that, that really boggles me how stupid it is. Like, what's the character development? Where's the, like, you know, sort of relation that you can create with these characters. There's none of that. It's just going through the main story quickly. It's like, yeah, you need this canon fix. Okay, you find the people, that's it. You didn't go into who these people really were. I mean, they explain who they are. It's just that they didn't make you care. And I'll make a separate video, once again, going heavily into the story aspect, because it bothers me that they had such a good story, or they were able to build up so much from Oracle, that you did start to care about some of these characters, or at least see their development, and over here, it's like, it's non-existent. There's so many opportunities to really make you care for someone, but they didn't really push for that. When I hear people talk about, oh yeah, this is my favorite character in New Genesis, it's like, how and why? But that's just my personal opinion. It just sucks. I can go on and on, but I think you guys are already aware of it. If not, I may make another separate video where I go heavily into details if you're that curious to like all my thoughts and opinions and all these different changes and stuff. I mean, I already made a video talking about it, but they just killed off so many things that made us want to do so much with this game, which is why even with this update, I didn't see every block filled up, every ship filled up. No, like the only times I saw the ship being super heavily populated was like back in episode 6 there. I still have a recording of when I literally log in during episode 6 release, and almost all of the ships were full on the JP side. But yeah, like all these characters I got now, they're just goddamn storages. I don't want to do it to them, but I can only select a few because there's not as many benefits of leveling up all these different characters. There's only like very niche reasons to like use certain characters so you can try to do something, but I only have like 4 characters I'm kind of going through New Genesis with at this moment. There's Sherelle, she's already max level. Shadow, he's slowly getting there. Zillion, she's already up there. Pandora, she's taking a while. She's not level 1, but yeah, that's what I have her as. So it's dumb. I mean, I already know what some of you got and your opinions are, especially if you're some of my close pals, or if you're on my Discord or my usual viewer for my video content. I already know what your thoughts and opinions are. I already know like the goods and bads that you stated. It's just that some of you guys might not have ever seen my stuff. I may want to hear like your opinion about it, but it just sucked. Like, yes, I wasn't trying to rush through the Kavaris update, but at the same time, it just didn't last that long. And it annoys me because in the past, especially like when PSO2 wasn't that big and populated back in episode 2 and 3 era, like it was pretty dope that some of the content lasted until the next big thing kick in, and they did it with various factors and variables that New Genesis does not have, and I can explain that in a separate video, but it just baffles me that this game hasn't really made me want to genuinely want to stay and play it. This is why I didn't even go for a New Genesis content creator, you know, thingamabob, because I'm not gonna talk good about the game if it's shit, alright? I love this game, but I will also show and hate and just be honest with you guys, because it just doesn't have that same vibe. I mean, I don't know what direction this game is trying to go for anyways. It's like it's trying to go the casual route, but then it also releases the, like, you know, the stuff that's challenging, but it's not all these other things, like the story and the things that could make it good and make you want to stay and, you know, really care about the game. It's not there. It's like playing a very bland, generic, like, gacha game. And I mean, some of you guys do state that, like, this game is just, like, you know, not an MMORPG, but I don't know. I'm trying to still stick around with this game. Most likely, there just needs to be a big movement. This isn't anything new where it doesn't have, like, all these giant things, but it's just like all these factors, all these variables that I'm pointing out, story, character development, like the mechanics, all these things, it's like, yeah, you'll see some of the things that lack, but back in Oracle, it didn't really have that. I mean, there were moments and times where it did have like issues, but I don't know. This isn't an MMORPG I can openly promote and advertise, because it's just not that. outstanding. Yes, graphics. Yes, fashion. But what else? What else about a game? Like, do you really want to stick around for that? I mean, don't answer that. I kind of know some of the answers, but I'm struggling, guys. I really am. I don't blame you guys if you decide to unsubscribe and leave me because I'm not doing any more new Genesis content. It's understandable. I'm not gonna... Honestly, I don't care what you guys do because I tend to do whatever I want in terms of who I subscribe to and all that. So, power to you if you want to leave me. I don't blame you because I'm just an oldie giving you guys like one of my opinions out of all the other people that's out there. There's other content creators out there doing a bunch more stuff. I don't know, I'm just... This game, yeah. So with that being said, that's how I honestly feel about this. I'm actually having fun playing a new gacha game now. So, if you have any question, comment, concerns, put it down. Note that when it comes to future content, you will still see some new Genesis stuff. I will try to talk about Oracle again every now and then. It's gonna be hard for me to do it because it's not as relevant though. The other thing you will start to see though is a bunch of gacha games because I do have an emulator on this PC now, so I might be showing a good chunk of content on certain games that I am in and just go through it. It's not gonna be anything too detailed like trying to give you a guide or whatnot. I'm just gonna play the gacha as it is. But yeah, it just sucks that I'm playing this game and it's not genuine, it's not natural. I'm just forcing myself to like it. And are you really enjoying the game if you're forcing yourself to like it? That's a rhetorical question. Different answers. To me, personally, I'm not. But, like I said, I have a love and hate relationship with this now. Like, back in Base and Oracle, I always had a love and hate. But it's like, it's understandable. And it didn't really bother me because I'm still playing the game. And I'm doing it in a very unique way where I'm trying to do this, this, and this. Yes, there's pros and cons to it. But, like, I didn't really have much of an issue. But over here, it's like, I have so many issues that it's quite generic and bland and boring and all that. In my opinion, you guys might say otherwise, because I know some people out there will say otherwise. Not trying to, like, force you guys not to play this game and all that. Like, yeah, do whatever. I don't care. Like, I get it. Some people really don't like this change and update and new Genesis style shit. I get that. I'm trying to do whatever. I'm trying to just still like this game, but it's hard. It's hard, especially when all these things are just coming back and just proving all these points that I'm stating. I'm just waiting for that giant renaissance movement, giant movement of some sort in a good and or bad way where it just kind of change stuff or change the hype, or I don't know. It just needs changes. Like, I need something to kick in where it's like people can kind of get back in. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. So thank you guys for watching. I'm just gonna do some basic stuff over here, try to complete the weekly stuff. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.